Hey, fellow gun lovers. So here's the situation. Shooters all over the U.S. are scratching their heads about ammo prices in 2025. Some swear things finally cooled off. Others grumble that it is still daylight robbery compared to the good old days. Who is right? Honestly, both camps have a point. The truth sits squarely in the middle, and if you are someone who lives for range days, keeps a scattergun by the bed, or spends hunting season in the woods, this shift is not just background noise. It hits your wallet, shapes how often you train, and decides whether that bug-out bag feels ready or half empty. Before we break it down, do me a solid. Tap that like button, share this with your crew, and subscribe to Survival Gear Showcase for more straight shooting talk that cuts through the noise. Now let us get into the brass tacks literally. Anyone who lived through 2020-2022 remembers the chaos. Shelves looked like they would have been raided before a hurricane, empty, overpriced, and stressful. Buying ammo back then felt less like a hobby and more like negotiating for a used car with a shady dealer. Fast forward to 2025, and the fever finally broke. Prices are not dirt cheap, but they are sane again. 9mm. Still the king of handguns and the round everyone wants. Average bulk price hovers around 20 cents per round. Not the nickel a pop days of old, but a big relief compared to pandemic highs that flirted with 60+ cents. 5.56, 223, the workhorse of AR-15 shooters. Bulk FMJ sits near 39 cents per round, down a solid chunk from the panic years. It is the sweet spot for training and stockpiling. 22 LR, the forever favorite for plinking in small game. Bulk packs are back in force at 4.6 cents a round. For families teaching new shooters or just burning through tin cans, this is as close to fun money shooting as it gets. 45 ACP. The big bore classic is not as cheap to feed, averaging 35-45 cents a round. Still, that is manageable for 1,911 loyalists who remember paying nearly double not long ago. 12 gauge. Birdshot floats between 28 and 40 cents a shell, making clay shooting affordable again. Buckshot and slugs, however, hold stubbornly high at 50 cents to over $1 each you pay for the power. 3-08 Winchester, a favorite for hunting and precision work. Prices stabilized around 80 cents to 1.2 per round, depending on whether you are buying bulk FMJ or premium hunting loads. It feels a lot like watching gas prices drop after months of pain. No one's cheering, but shooters are not wincing with every mag dump either. The market finally let folks breathe. The buzz isn't gone, just quieter. The stampede for ammo has finally eased. After years where every new headline sparked a buying frenzy, 2025 feels calmer. Background check numbers back it up. Sales dipped close to 10% this August compared to last year. That does not mean shooters lost interest. Far from it. It just means the panic buying days, where cases of 9mm vanished faster than toilet paper in a storm, are mostly behind us. What is left is a smarter, more deliberate crowd. Range regulars are not hoarding out of fear. They are hunting deals. Instead of grabbing whatever's left on the shelf, they are waiting for weekend flash sales, free shipping codes, or splitting bulk buys with friends. The vibe has shifted from buy now or regret it to hold out for a decent deal. But do not think the machines went quiet. While civilian shelves sit steady, the government has been writing checks with a heavy hand. Military and federal contracts keep the big factories at full throttle. Winchester, Olin, and others have made it clear. Even if Joe Suburban decides to skip that extra case of 5.56, the Army still needs pallets of it for training and deployment. So civilian demand may have cooled, but the overall market has not slowed. One side sips while the other side gulps, and the supply chain keeps humming to feed both. Why this year feels different. So why does 2025 feel calmer than the chaos of the past few years? A few key shifts changed the game. First, production finally caught its breath. The factories that once struggled to keep up with demand are now humming at full capacity. Those infamous bottlenecks when whole calibers vanished for months are mostly gone. Walk into a shop and you will actually see rows of 9mm, 223, and 22 LR instead of just empty peg hooks. Second, buyers themselves changed. After riding the roller coaster of panic and shortages, shooters learned patience. Instead of panic buying every stray box on the shelf, folks wait for sales, track shipping discounts, and compare vendors online. The market shifted from grab it or regret it to a more measured deal-hunting mindset. Third, global politics and trade rules keep things interesting. Tariffs on steel and aluminum are not crippling, but they are enough to nudge the prices of imported steel case ammo, brass casings, and shotgun hulls. That means imported calibers like 7.62 x 39 or certain European loads swing up and down depending on the latest headline. Put it all together, and you get what looks like a two-lane market. In one lane, the everyday caliber is 9mm, 5.56, 22 LR Cruise steady at reasonable prices. In the other lane, imports and specialty loads like buckshot, slugs, and foreign-made rifle rounds still dance around with unpredictable price tags. It is not perfect, but compared to the frenzy of just a few years ago, it feels like shooters finally have solid ground under their boots again. Shotgun shooters know the story too. Bulk birdshot is affordable again, perfect for clays or dove hunts. But premium buckshot and slugs refuse to follow suit. Those loads still demand a premium. And if you are serious about patterning for defense or dialing in a slug gun for deer season, you are going to feel it in the wallet. Reloaders, patience finally pays off. Reloading once felt like chasing shadows, primers gone, powders scarce and brass overpriced. But this year, the tables turned a bit. Primers are consistently available again, hovering around $36.45 per thousand. Powders show up more reliably, though some niche blends are still unicorns. Brass is plentiful for common calibers. Boutique calibers still hit or miss. Reloaders who stayed patient are now rewarded with supply that feels steady. The caveat is, the cost savings are not as dramatic as they once were. Factory 9mm is so cheap in bulk that reloading it feels more like a hobby than a money saver. But for rifle shooters chasing precision, reloading still makes perfect sense. Tactical buying tips for 2025. The good news is that 2025 finally gives shooters some breathing room. The bad news? Calm markets never last forever. The trick is knowing how to play it smart while prices are steady and shelves are full. Here's how shooters can stay ahead of the curve. Set price targets and stick to them. Think of it like setting a buy alert in your head. If 9mm bulk drops to around 20 cents per round, that is the green light. 5.56, 223, under 40 cents. Time to case it up. Having these benchmarks keeps you from overpaying out of impulse and ensures you are stacking ammo at the right value. Watch the seasons. Ammo prices move like hunting calendars. Birdshot tends to be cheapest in the spring and summer, before dove and waterfowl seasons kick demand higher. By fall, shelves are still stocked, but prices creep up. On the other hand, defensive buckshot and slugs rarely go on sale. If you see a fair deal, do not wait for a miracle buy enough to test and keep on hand. Ride the sales cycles. Online retailers love ammo bundles tied to big shopping weekends. Black Friday, Memorial Day, and Independence Day almost always bring free shipping or case discounts. If you are patient, these sales can shave serious money off a bulk buy. Team up with friends. Bulk deals are where the savings live, but the upfront cost and shipping fees can sting. Split a case with a buddy or two and everyone saves. It is like a Costco run for ammo, strength in numbers. Don't wait forever. Ammo is not fine wine. It won't get better with age, and it sure does not stay cheap forever. What it does do is disappear fast when panic sets in. Keeping a few sealed cans tucked away is like insurance. You hope you won't need it, but you are glad it is there when shelves go bare. At the end of the day, ammo is not just brass and powder. It is freedom. It is training. It is food on the table for hunters, and it is peace of mind for homeowners. When the market gives shooters a break, the smart play is to enjoy it and prepare for the next storm. Now's the time to train more, buy smart, and maybe even stash a little extra. Not out of fear, but out of common sense. Because if there is one thing the last decade proved, it is that ammo is always worth more when you do not have enough of it. Think of it like keeping steaks in the freezer. You do not eat them daily, but you want them ready when it counts. If you have stuck around this far, do the channel a solid, smash that like button, share this breakdown with your range buddies, and subscribe to Survival Gear Showcase for more deep dives into the gear and ammo that matter.